Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Ranch of Rivershine. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new here, episode 1 will have is on my channel, and I have a playlist for this series, but feel free to jump right in. Kind of last episode was sort of just introducing us to the game, so especially if you know the game. Okay, we have different quests that people are doing. We already went to the saddlery at the end of last episode, but I guess. Okay, we have to go to River as well and go to George. Okay, well, let's check our info. He is pretty good. I think we can care for him tonight. I think we should go. Let's do the quests really quick. I think that should be what we focus on. And then after we go to town for the day, we can come home and maybe train at home for once. Okay, let's work on our endurance. And okay, maybe we'll do a competition. Get a little extra money since we have to go to town anyways. You know, our horse is at good energy. We came in second at our last competition, so I would like to maybe come in first. Okay, so let's just come right on here and, you know, let's R, E, nope, E, there we go. Let's come here. Yeah, what's your quest? I'm at my store. I have looked around your store. Accessories, attack, and it changes every day. Okay. Few pieces to get started. So here's a bow and new saddle pad for Groovy. Okay. Let's see. White bow halter sounds so pretty. Purple western saddle pad. I'm a purple girl, guys. You can't say this to me. Okay. I don't think we're gonna buy anything. General store. We can go. We bought some stuff from him last time. What is your quest? Want to do business with me, collecting and growing forage, and he wants to buy it from us. You can sell things from your inventory to him, so he buys it at a little discount, but it's a good deal. He sometimes has to fulfill special deliveries, and he'll pay extra for those items. He wants straw supplies, and he wants to gather some. Quest. Oh! We already had the straw. Well, I probably bought that from him. So let's get some extra straw. And maybe a couple more apples. Okay. Because that kind of, we got more money. And now let's go visit River really quick. Here, can I? Here, I do want us to have decent endurance. It doesn't need to be anything too crazy, but, you know, just a little bit of time to be invested, work on our canter. Here. Now, let's come to the counter. What you got for us, River? You didn't hear me coming with the whistling. You're messling. We have to form a bond with the new horse. They initially won't trust you much if you want them to follow you. Whistling won't help. You have to lead them everywhere, but once their trust for you increases, they'll look for you when you whistle. As they trust you more and more, they'll listen to you from further away and come running faster too. Now, I'm sure you've already started to develop a bond with Groovy, but I'll give you a few hints to help with it. Consistency is key. Spend time riding your horse, brushing them, offering them treats, and winning competitions together. But keep in mind, you can also lose your horse's trust. Brushing their head isn't much fun, as is losing competition or letting them get sick. Okay. You love to see our progress. We can move forward. We can't move forward with the quest yet. Okay. Well, speaking of competitions, let's go do one. I think we'll just do one today, and then we'll spend the rest of the day training. I'm also intrigued by the prospect of getting another horse, but I just don't think financially it's a good idea at this point. Because he was 4,200. He was an expensive boy. And that would be like all of our money, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that quite yet. Okay, let's do Lupine Meadow. Beginner, let's try to beat this. Okay. I think we're at the point where this is something we can do. Let's skip past the Mario Kart style intro. Okay. Let's gallop while we can. Let's stop galloping cancer because this is a bit of a tighter corner. Here. And let's do here. And let's drop to cancer so we don't waste all of our energy. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this, guys. We're getting the hang of it. Groovy's doing decently. I feel like we're making good time, comparatively, because we're galloping a lot more. I think that's why endurance is important, and that's why I want to make sure we're still working on training it. Speed's helpful, but so is endurance. Okay. And this is sort of a tighter bend, so let's do this. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. That's gonna lose us this race, probably. Oh, my God. We almost did it. Oh, we got first. We got first, and that gave us 1,000. Oh. First place daily rewards. So we just got 1250. So we can't do that, but that's okay. You love wandering, don't you? How's your energy? 45%. We have traits and stuff that can help. Maybe let's go get an extra couple courses, maybe let's unlock all the beginner stuff from River, and then we can head home and train at home for the rest of the day. Then we will be sure to care for our horse. Okay? I know. We slowed down kind of quick. Okay. And let's do both the beginners. And I think let's get a couple intermediate courses, and let's leave that there. I think we'll have enough money to do anything we need in terms of caring for our horse. So let's work on galloping our way back towards the ranch. I think that's all the time we're going to spend in town today. I think it'll just be more beneficial if we're at the ranch. Okay. We're working on our speed and our endurance. I think we're gonna be a good horse, man. I mean, I don't know. We might just be forever a beginner horse, but Groovy is our first baby. It's important to us that we work on that. Okay. What I think we're going to do is let's come over. This is, I think, our training arena. Let's maybe do barrel. Oh, it's not like barrels, like horse racing barrels. Well, we're going to have to give our horse a treat pretty soon. And the flexibility takes quite... That's what I'm more worried about, is working on our flexibility. I think that is our most underdeveloped skill, and I think for more advanced races, higher flexibility is going to be more important. So I think that's what I want to do. You see, we can't make turns that tight yet. So I think we're gonna, right after we do this little... Okay. Well, let's give you a treat. We're at 27, 23, 20, and 12. But our potential is already 41%. It started at 68. So Swift, I mean, at least he gains the speed twice as quick. Let's just do an apple. And I think what we should work on mostly is flexibility. Flexibility and jumping. I think as we work to be more well-rounded, that's going to be a more important skill that we haven't really put a lot into. I don't really know how to best do flexibility. I think honestly I might switch to a blank arena, because we've invested a decent bit in our jump. Let's do an empty arena. And I just want to work on turning. So let's maybe get a little more towards the center. And let's just walk in a circle. Best we can to upgrade flexibility. I know, you're probably going to get dizzy and you might hate me, but I really want to make sure we can get our flexibility. I would like ideally all of our skills to be at 20% and then maybe having speed as everything else past that point. Maybe get endurance to 25 and then get just speed as high as we can. You know. Okay. Well, he's getting pretty low on energy. So I think it's time we take him to the stable for the day. Here, and we're almost out of energy. So let's get our bud right back in here. Okay, horse information. He's decently full. Let's give him a 25% satiety grass. I think he needs grain. He already had his treat. Let's do soft brush to work on building our trust more and work on getting his care need up. Alright, and then what do we have? We have 7 straws. Let's do a thing of straw. His mane, we don't have any other options. Same thing for tail. Medicine, I don't really think he needs. Okay. Bow halter. So the rope halter is all we have. Yeah, we don't have a lot of these options. Okay, well, I think he's good to... Well, actually, let's... No, because didn't he give us a new, like, blanket? Wool blanket? No blanket, no. Accessories, a bow? Here, we can give him a tail bow. Alright, well, let's let him be. It's still early in the day in-game. This is why I think having multiple horses, if we were training at once, would be helpful. Because he's already out of energy for the day. Orchard. Plant. We don't have any seeds. Okay, well that's not great. This is probably the pasture. So when you put horses out in the pasture, this is probably that. Well, actually, let's look at the map. So, this is home. The chicken coop, we have animal barn. This is the stable and the pasture. Pine forest. Retirement pasture. Azure Coast. Maybe let's go to the pine forest. If we are heading, yeah, so we just want to head like all the way south. Because it feels like early to go. Although I don't really know what the forest might have. I guess riding our horse would probably be the smart option here, huh? Oh, well, maybe let's just turn in for the night. Let's turn in for the night. You know. Let's start a new day. We didn't really go. We did 41 jumps, though. We didn't get anything. Maybe we should explore the pine forest today with our horse. Health checkup. A doctor at the clinic. Madeline. The Trail to Lupine Meadow. Okay. New area to explore on horseback and a clinic. Okay, well maybe we'll do that first. Hey, Groovster, let's get out of here. Alright. Let's slow on down. We're heading into the town. Amelia's clinic. The vet clinic. Okay. Although I think Groovy's in tip-top shape. I mean, we did just buy him not that long ago. And I don't got the money for vet bills. I'll tell you that. Alright, let's come and park it right here. And he tied up automatically. Thank you. Let's come talk to this lass. Oh, Amelia's Gorge. What's your quest? Looking forward to your visit. Let's look at Groovy. Everything's in order. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. If your horse is unhappy, you'll need something stronger than an apple. Here's a few remedies in case you need them. Okay. Here's a recipe for common cold. But look at Groovy. They're too cute to be sick. Okay. So we can get remedies and, pregnancy growth, full growth. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of freaking remedies. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to worry about that now. And let's come here. Let's back it up. Back it up. We're working on our flexibility. We're up to 14%. Okay. I'm okay with that. Sorry, chicken. I know. We're not gonna run you over, probably. Alright. Here we go. Madeline, where are you? This is usually where you are. Let me look at the map. Amelia Trotter. Shinde. George. River. Groovy. Amelia. Well, where is she? Ah, there's a lot of quests. There's a festival on the 7th. Okay. Wild horses, none. Visit Madeline. New Trail. Rivershine Ranch. J-May. Lupine Meadow. Well, didn't she say the Lupine Meadow is where she wanted to be? Madeline is at Madeline's home. Okay. Let's guide. Where's the guide? This way? Here. Let's go over this bridge then. It might just be right here. No, it's probably that house right there. Okay. Please don't run away. What's up, Buttercup? Good day, Lyric. That's how I always start my emails to professors. I've heard from Jay that the trail to Lupine Meadow can be open soon. With a bit of help, of course. Here's a bit of money to get you started, and once you have the rest, you'll be able to hire Jay to open the trail. Once it's open, you'll be able to explore this new area, meet the farmer who lives there, and of course, open a new competition in the Lupine Meadow. It'll be worth the trouble, I promise. Okay, pleasure to see ya. Okay. Where you think you're going there, buckaroo? Okay. Where is Jay? Yeah, he's kind of... Nope. He's sort of this way. We have 4,000. Man, maybe I'm going to regret buying those courses from our girl River, huh? Groovy. Here. There. Hey, bro. I wanna shop. Lupine Meadow Trail. Purple. Purple flower garland. Purple bow blanket. Oh, damn. He's tempting me. No. Quest. What about the tacker horses? Chat leaving already? Well, I'd be here if you need anything. Well, how do I get him to unlock the trail? Purple bow blanket is the flower garland's cheap enough where we're buying it. The rest of the stuff can wait, I guess. Well, I don't really know what he wants, but okay. Well, maybe let's go towards that trailhead in Lupine Meadow, and then we might be able to see what else we need to do. Because it's this way. Start guide. Here. I think we'll come down to the dirt. I think that will be better than cutting through the town. Lupine Meadow Trail from Jay's store. Okay, maybe let's just go to the saddlery then. Can we buy it there, or does he have to be in there? I'm sorry, I'm learning how the dynamics of this game work in real time. Although if you've been here before, you're probably used to that. Oh my god. Horse, you got me stuck. Hey. Yeah. Get hooked up, thank you. Shop. Purchase. So I don't know how we can... Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We might just be too poor. It might not even want to show us if we're too poor. Okay, well... We have full energy. Let's maybe do a competition. Get a little extra money. And then we can go explore that forest area. We can stop the guide, maybe. Yeah. Stop guide. Thank you for saving me. We'll just work on our trot. Look at us go. Okay. What is up, y'all? Let's see if we got maybe any other competition since we came in first place at that last one. I don't know if we will, but... Yeah, they're all locked. Ugh. Well, I mean, we can get another $1,000, so... Let's just do this. Get our coin, and then we can maybe explore that forest. Here. And let's get that. Come down. Slow. Here. Here. And then maybe all the way up here. Let's slow to a canter. Got it. Here, let's get that. No! Crap. There. Okay. We fumbled that a little bit, guys. It's okay. We might still win. It's less certain, but there's potential. You know, anything can happen. Believe in yourself. Something along those lines. Here. No! Okay. Not our best time. We just barely came in second. Okay. Well, we got 700. Okay, well. What are you... Why are you here? What do you have anything else you want to say? Nothing for quest. You have no shop. Chat, how's our new champion? I know things are moving fast around here, but don't overwork yourself. It's my goal to make Rivershine a place where everyone feels at home. We may make mistakes along the way, but we can work towards building something better together. For instance, I spent so much time preparing for a new champion, never considered what to do if they didn't show up. I hope you're enjoying your time here despite the chaos. From what I've seen, you're balancing your duties as stable hand and champion quite well. Well, there's much to do, especially for you, Lyric. I should let you get back to it. Okay. Well, I think we go back to our farm. I don't think our trust is at 10% yet. No, we're close. But let's just save going to River, I think, for the next in-game day. Let's go towards the ranch, then we can go towards that new trail. And like I said, if we can always give treats to boost our energy. But I really want to focus on our horse's flexibility, I think. I want to get flexibility to 20%, and then maybe we'll put everything else into speed. I'm sort of thinking that's the approach I want to take to developing Groovy's skills, but I'm not, you know, I'm not set on anything. I just want to make sure we have a decent skill base for our horse. I wonder if you can ever max out horses, like if there's ever a horse you'll have 400s on. Maybe through breeding. I'm not sure how that works in the game. If, like, the horse's skill level impacts what the full skill level will start at. That would make sense, but I'm not really sure. Let's guide to the forest. Okay, let's go over the bridge first. And then maybe this little trail. I think this is the retirement pasture, which is a nice concept. I like that we'll be able to keep horses around once they've, you know, been maxed out, that we don't have to sell them. Because, like, I could not imagine selling our first horse. Now, there might be some horses that I'll be less emotionally attached to, but, like, Groovy, are you kidding me? I don't care if he's mediocre, he's my baby. I think this bridge is probably what we're looking for. Here. We can come down to a trot, I suppose. Here we go, Pine Forest. Let's see what this has in store for us. We can't go further on this trail yet. Okay, well. Well, I guess there goes our plan for today. I think we are going to work on training flexibility then in the arena, and then that will probably be what we spend the rest of the in-game day doing. At least that's my tentative plan. So we'll just do the empty arena again. Although we have all of these, which is fun. Let's do empty though. Alright, and let's focus on our flexibility. Circles, circles. We want to make sure we can sort of navigate turns a bit easier, which is why I want to get it up to 20%. I feel like that will be at least an improvement in how quick we can make our turns, which I think will help, like, the sort of races. At least in the first race, I feel like sometimes a couple of the turns trip us up, so if our flexibility is higher and we're able to turn quicker, I think that will just make us a bit better. And then if we improve our speed, and I want to improve endurance, I think, to 25. I think it's at like 24, so we're almost there. But I feel like getting our flexibility up, you know. And it's a harder skill to develop, like, compared, like, the jumping, the running. The other three are all pretty straightforward. But flexibility, it's like, I feel like I'm... Okay, we got up by 1. Oh, we're only at 16%. Okay. Oh, endurance is at 23. My bad. Come on. That should be the focus of all of your energy, is I want to get this up to 20%. Then That will be a nice improvement from where he started. And then we can focus on maximizing our speed for race performance. Okay, come on. You got this. Keep being flexible. Keep being flexible. Keep on keeping on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. And I don't know how far the potential points spread, because sometimes I feel like we started with like 68, and we've developed all of our skills a nice bit, and we still have 33% left. So I think I want to get maybe endurance and jump to 25, and then we'll put everything else in speed. And then flexibility can just sit at 20. I think that will be fine. Okay, we got another percentage. Finally, it's only, you know, taking forever and a day to grind the flexibility. It's okay, though. Groovy is going to be our nice boy, and I like his little facial pattern. It's kind of funny. So let's look. He's chestnut with base. His hair is base. Okay. I like his little face patch. I like that the coats have so much variation. That brings me joy and whimsy. Come on. Come on. Yeah, build that flexibility. Let's go. Come on. And I feel like I can tell just as we're progressing. We only got like 2 more percentage, but I feel like I can see a noticeable difference in how tight the turns are. So I'm happy we are able to progress this skill closer towards where we want him to be. It's good to have goals, and he is achieving them. I don't know if he's aware of that or not, but he is. We are hitting that grind. Okay, let's check his thing again. We're at 18%, so we just need 2 more percent, and then we'll have our flexibility right where we want it. That's definitely a good improvement. And then we can give him a treat, too. Why don't we actually give him his treat now? And let's do... Well, he's our only horse. I don't want to use all of our pairs. I'm going to save 1 pair for the next horse we get. But that should let us, hopefully, maximize his other skills a little more. Because if we can get the flexibility all the way up to 20, and then get jump and, a endurance to 25, then I think I want to put everything else into speed. And, you know, we might end up getting, like, slightly higher in flexibility, jump, and speed just as we're doing, like, races and stuff. It does still naturally build. But we won't have to sort of focus on it as intensely. And, you know, we have 1 more +1 we need for flexibility, and then we will be set. Then Groovy Schmoothie will be in the best of places. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. +1. +1, please. The horse prints are going to be so confusing on this because we're just spinning in a bunch of circles. +1. Okay. So now we should be at 20. Okay, let's come out and get some jumps going. No, I want to walk out and then have not a blank arena. Okay, let's walk into the arena. Let's try the boxwood hedge. Oh, okay. Nope. We have to trot. Okay. Look at us go. We sort of are working on... We're able to work on endurance and jump. You know, that would be pretty good. And we're definitely able to make tighter turns now, which is what I was hoping for. And I did forget to watch our energy. Oopsies. Here. And let's do canter. And back to galloping. Endurance and speed. Endurance and speed. Endurance and speed. Okay. Okay. Let's do the gallops. Nope. Here you go. Here we go. Jump. And jump. And let's just get the galloping over with, and I think we're gonna be about done training for the day. Our energy is being eaten by trying to develop our endurance and our jumping. So let's maybe just do a few extra jumps. I mean, we are really developing our skills quite well. We can't be mad at our progress. We are at 24% jump and 24% endurance. If we get that both to 25, then I think in next episode we're just going to focus on grinding out speed. Oh, oopsies. Here. Let's do jump and endurance. I mean, we really just can't do too much for endurance. Okay, we got jumps done. Alright, so what we're going to do then is maybe let's just gallop around a little bit out here. Okay. Yep. And we're basically out of energy, so I think it's time for us to get in the stall. Let's do horse information. Jumps at 25. Endurance will be at 24, and then I think I want to try and get speed closer to like 50%. Okay, we're pretty hungry today, so we'll do a 50% Sadie. We're not going to do any grain. We already had our treat. We do want to get care and trust up for you. Our trust is up to 13%, so next episode we can go visit River and teach him how to do our, respond to our whistle. Let's give him some straw. His mane is natural and long, same with the tail. Where is that flower thing we got? The flower garland. Yes! Oh my god, I love that. And look at him. We yassify our horse. Just a little. Okay. Lupine Meadow, we're gonna also want to work on saving money, and we're going to want to expand the stable. I mean, we do have room for one other horse. So that's something we should be thinking about too, is I think it would be nice maybe to get another horse. And that doesn't count the pasture, which I don't even know how many horses we can keep in the pasture. But they lose potential. Now, like, we could probably keep Groovy in the pasture once we have maxed out, once he's at 0% potential, because then it won't really matter, right? Then we can sort of just keep him as is. It's interesting, the mechanic of this game. I'm not sure if I would have made a game like this. I would have thought to add, like, a potential cap. But I suppose that makes sense. That way, like, not every horse you have will be an expert at everything. I kind of like that realism. Do you have any seeds here? No. What's this building? Chicken coop. This is a mythical-ass chicken coop. Look at that. And that's an animal barn. And once we unlock Lupine Meadow, I think they said, oh, there's a farmer there, so maybe that's where we'll be able to find animals from. Oh, this might be a forageable. A ginger? Garlic? Okay. I mean, slay. I can keep a hold of that. We can sell that for a little extra money, I suppose. I suppose, but I think we are gonna want to come in our house. I think it's bedtime time, which also means it's time for the end of our episode. So let's pull up the end of day stats. I didn't do that last time at the ending. We traveled about 6,621 meters and we jumped 57 obstacles. I think that was a good day. So if you guys are enjoying this series so far, please consider liking and subscribing. I am really happy just to keep on making progress at our ranch. So if you guys are enjoying the series, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm a small creator, so it really helps me out. I have a playlist for this series and a bunch of others, including a lot of similar games on my channel. If you want to check that out, look for something to binge. If not, no pressure. Just thank you for getting till the end. I hope you're well. I hope the rest of your day goes well, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!